Everyone, I hope you are all are safe in your homes. And today we are gonna read a story. I hope you all understood the first story, The Python's Revenge. It was really interesting, and its questions were also easy, I guess, and the activities were also interesting. But in today's story, we don't have any activities, and because it's a simple story. So the name is Pull Your Weight. Now you'll be thinking that what's the meaning of pull your weight? It means that if you help anyone in their work or do your share of the work, uh, helping someone in their work. And in this story, these brother and sister Khatija and Jabbar will help their mom in doing their work they were not doing before. So let's start this lecture. Pull your weight. When Khatija and Jabbar returned from home, Mrs. Shabi, their mother, had some news for them. Okay, they just came from their school in their home, and their mom is going to talk with them. Basically, this is a moral story in the form of a dialogue. So you can see the names are written on the left side like dialogue. Mommy, holding a letter. She was holding a letter. I've just heard from your auntie Nida in London. Jabbar and Khatija have an auntie in London, Auntie Nida. She's got some time off next week, and she's decided to pay us a visit. Okay, their auntie is coming to their home. As she's coming such a long ways to see us, I want us to make it really special for her. Khatija, the daughter is saying something. Where is she going to sleep, Mommy? We don't have a lot of space. Mommy, you can move in with Jabbar for a few days. Auntie Nida can sleep in your room. Mommy, that's not fair. Why should I be the one to move? Okay, now Auntie Nida, their aunt, is coming in their home for a few days. She's coming from London, and their mom is saying that I need everything to be special because she's just. She's coming such a long way to see us from such a long way. Then the Khadija, the daughter, said that where is she going to sleep? We don't have a lot of space in our home. Then their mom said that you can move with your brother. You can sleep with your brothers in your brother's room, and Auntie Nida can sleep in your room. Then Khadija, the daughter, said that it's not fair. Why should I be the one to move? Then mom said, Khadija, I'm surprised at you. Don't you want to make your auntie feel welcome? While we are on the subject, there's something else I want to talk about. There will be a lot of work getting the house ready, and I want you both to pull your weight. Now the word pull your weight has came, and this means that you have to help me by doing your own work. Khatija, well, that's easy for Jabbar. He's heavier than me. Mommy, don't be cheeky, Khadija. You know perfectly well what I mean. She said, Khadija is being clever, and she just joked that she meant that we have to pull our own weight, and she said that Jabbar is heavier than me. Then Mom said, Don't be cheeky, Khadija. You know perfectly well what I mean. I want you both to help out with the work around the house. I don't want to see either of you sitting in front of the television while I work my fingers to the bone. Jabbar, now the son is saying, Okay, mommy, but don't forget I've got exams coming up next month. I should be studying, right? Then the mom said, I'll remind you of that next time I see you sneaking off to the beach with your friends. Khatija, the first thing you will have to do is to tidy up the mess in your room, because the aunt Nida is going to be sleeping in your room. The last time I looked in there, I saw your clothes strewn all over the floor and a pile of dirty plates on the desk. And Jabbar, you'll have to help me get the place cleaned up. Now Jabbar is saying, Mommy, why do I have to do the cleaning? Khadija makes more mess than me. She should help as well. Now Mom is saying, Khadija has to get her room ready for Auntie Nida. That will take her a long time. After that, you are both going to help with me the cooking. Then the son is saying, Jabbar, but mom, I'm not good at cooking. Can't I do something else? Mom, if you're no good at cooking, it's about time you need to learn. I want both of you to be able to look after yourselves when you leave home. I will be very busy when your auntie is here, so I want you both to lend a hand. She's just discussing with her children that she's discussing with her kids that please help me. Aunt is coming, and they both are like they kept on watching television and not doing anything. Now, Jabbar is saying, if you want us both to be able to look after ourselves, shouldn't Khadija learn to do some of the man's work around the house, like replacing fuses or putting up shelves? Now they're just like quarreling between each other, Jabbar and Khadija. They're like jealous that why should I do this? Why shouldn't Jabbar and Khadija do this? Then mom said, Jabbar, hold your tongue. I'm beginning to lose patience with you both. Haven't I always told you that we have no such thing as man's work or woman's work in this house? We all do our fair share. Then Jabbar said, all right, mommy, don't hit the roof. I'll help out when Auntie Nida comes, I promise. Mommy, I'm glad to hear it. I shall be keeping an eye on you both. Make sure you don't let me down. Okay, now what's the story has ended, and now what's the moral of this story? The moral is that we should help each other with their work, and just not each other, we should also not forget to do our own work. Now what kind of story was this? Like what should we do if we read this? It's a moral that we should help, especially it's they're helping our mom, it's their mom, so we should also help our mom and any other anyone who asks for help. Have you noticed anything? I know you have. The first story we read in the first lecture was the Python's Revenge, and its moral was the same, that we should help as the Kijana one helped the Python, but Kinku didn't. That's why got what they deserved. So yes, the real moral of these two stories are help each other. Don't be selfish. Don't be jealous. So yes, I hope you all understood this lecture. Because in this lecture, it's nothing that we don't understand. It's really easy, and yes, it's simple. It's like it's a moral story in the form of dialogue, as I said before, and it was interesting. I enjoyed reading this. Now I'll meet you in the next lecture. It's not a lecture, it's a video and we'll discuss pull your weight answer questions like we did the Python's weight answer questions. So yes, stay safe, stay home, stay safe. Goodbye.